What's up, guys? Welcome back to Black Star Anime, the anime community's voice of reason. I'm Cody.
And I'm Manny.
And you're watching Let's Talk Anime. This episode of Let's Talk Anime, we're going to be talking about our top 13 anime we're looking forward to for the spring 2017 anime season.
Yeah, let's do this.
So jumping right into our list, first one up, Alice and Zouroku.
Yeah. So, this is somewhat interesting. The art style is a little off-putting for me.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it looks like it's going to be an interesting relationship between the girls and the old man.
Yeah. It was funny. I was mentioning it off camera how I kind of feel like this is more of a mature hybrid of. It's hard to describe it. Maybe kind of like a bunny drop meets not a bunny drop, like a super seinen moment of it. But then the girl has superpowers, so it's kind of like. Okay, and she's on the run from like the facility that experimented on her, and you already know the facility is going to be after her, the company or whatever, the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. And you know they're going to have superpowers.
Yeah, so you send other girls with superpowers to take down the girl with superpowers, and pretty much you just have this super reluctant old man the whole time, kind of like, I really don't want to deal with you. But when it comes time, you know, people are like attacking her or shooting her or doing whatever magical powers to her. Is he going to help her? Like,
it looks like he's going to be like a fatherly figure or a grandfatherly figure.
What if he dies?
Giving that old man advice, that life experience advice. So it could be really good. But again, the art style, I don't know. It's not pulling me in.
I'll check it out.
So next up we have Anonymous Noise.
Yeah. I kind of feel the opposite with this one. I don't like the art style in this one, but I was fine with it in Alice and Zouroku. So, yeah, I'm feeling the opposite with this one.
It is that clamp style, so it's not for everybody. It's that really long-limbed, very stylized look. It's a music anime, so right there off the bat, you have me kind of intrigued.
But is it a music anime?
That's
the issue.
That is the question.
I like music anime when music is actually the plot driving force to bring characters together, and then you kind of dabble into each character and their uniqueness and how this group dynamic comes together. But it's because of music, where this looks like it might be more of a drama issue going on, and it already sounds like they had a band and people left the band and other people are coming back to the.
It sounds like a drama romance piece with music as the background, which could be interesting depending on how they develop it and how they work it out. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Next up, we have Armed Girls Machiavellism. I'm going to call it Armed Girls for the sake of the video.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm intrigued. You got girls with weapons. The art style is actually pretty intriguing. It pulls me in, makes me want to watch. But at the same time, wondering if this is a bait and switch, like they keep doing with girls with superpowers. They're doing it a lot. I don't think it is, though. We got our one main character who has a rough and tough looking face. He's a transfer student. It looks like, I feel like he's that transfer student that keeps transferring because he keeps getting kicked out of schools.
Yeah, probably spying on girls and other stuff. But where he messed up is it looks like he didn't do his research and realize the girls at this specific school are armed.
They all carry weapons.
I feel like the girls in this are like either a dedicated like assault force for the school to protect other girls, or they're like part of the student council or something weird like that. You know. I'm still a no on this though, honestly. Like I'm not feeling it. I don't know. Maybe it could be hilarious. I don't know. We'll see. But just off the bat, just watching the trailer, I don't know. It's not for me personally.
From what I've seen so far, it's a strong maybe. It depends on the very first episode on what kind of main character they give us.
Mm-hmm.
How he interacts with the girls is gonna be the main factor on if I keep watching. So next we have Eromanga Sensei. I'm turned off by the trailer, but reading the synopsis, I want to watch it.
Yeah.
They're manga artists. Granted, they do the ecchi stuff, but nonetheless, they get challenged by a big-time manga artist.
Mm-hmm.
And they're rivals. I'm like, that sounds cool. I want to watch that. But in the trailer, it's none of that. Yeah. You literally see no artwork, no manga, no nothing like that at all. And
I'm indifferent about it because I'm always biased, especially when manga anime. I mean, dude, I've seen some of the best. I've seen Bakuman.
Bakuman is the best.
I read Bakuman. You have Shirabanko. That dude, like,
it's really good.
And then you have this. And I don't think I can justify a watch for this. Just for the sheer fact of, like, so many other shows coming out this season and just with the sequel list alone.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe if this picks up traction and maybe it's actually really funny, because I feel like this might have the comedy tag really strong with it. Mm-hmm. But we'll see.
You got 2 episodes. You got to get me within those 2.
Yeah. Next up, we have Kabukibu.
Kabukibu.
It sounds interesting. We have a student, a kid, of course, in school, and he's completely obsessed with Kabuki, and he wants to bring more Kabuki, and he wants to do more Kabuki in the school, but there's no club.
There's no club.
So it sounds like he's going to start a Kabuki club. This can be really good, or it could be a train wreck.
Yeah, this can go either way. Like, when we had something similar to this, which is so good, like Showa. But Showa was a josei, so it took itself very seriously. It was very dramatic.
It was also It was
also
era.
A period piece, yes.
Yeah, it was in the era of everything going on. This is a modern...
it's modern, it's in school, it's not a seinen josei, so you're already taking 3 steps down for something similar. I don't know, man. I'm a strong maybe.
I feel like this really depends on what characters is in the show, and yeah, that's really it. The characters are going to make or break this show, honestly, so we'll see.
Next we have Kado, the right answer.
Yeah. This looked actually really cool.
Yeah.
This looks like a super original premise. I don't know which specific genre is going to lean towards the most throughout the show. It's obviously going to be a multi-genre type show.
Very political.
Yes. I'm okay with the art style if you're not a fan of the CG thing that's going on nowadays.
We're having a boom for it, and I kind of like it. They're getting closer and closer to that hand-drawn style, but in 3D.
Yep.
And I think when they finally master how that's done, we're going to see way more CG anime.
Yeah.
I think everybody should kind of get used to it.
Yeah, I've learned...
I jump on the train.
I've learned that if the story's good, the characters are good, development's good, that you will get past it. I've learned that from Ajin.
Ajin was amazing.
You know, I've learned that from a good, healthy chunk of shows so far. So, but yeah, this sounds interesting. I want to know what the white-haired dude that's looks like some type of interstellar traveling cube type thing is all about. Yeah. Because based off like the synopsis, this just sounds like I'm here to assist or intervene or whatever with your local internal political affairs that are going on. And I'm like, you have it literally looks like you have a crazy dimensional cube thing, and you're worried about the island of Japan's political issues.
International affairs.
What? No, come on, dude.
Yeah, I assume there's a bigger plot there that they just don't want to reveal.
Yep.
At least I hope so.
But that's cool. If that's part of the mystery, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm for it. Sounds cool. It looks cool. Let's give it a go. So, next on the list we have Recreators.
Hell yeah. But wait. So at first I was like, man, this is another light novel adaptation anime looking type anime thing with whatever characters and
weird shit coming into the world.
Yeah, like per usual. And just off the synopsis alone, I'm like, what are you talking about? What is this show about?
I said the same thing. I read it like 3 times. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Apparently everyone can create something, but not really.
But everybody's a creator.
Whatever.
Okay.
Characters kind of looked interesting, and then...
I do like the art style.
Yeah. And then I was telling Manny, I was like, but listen, this is the director of Fate Zero.
Yeah.
And then I was like, listen, this is the writer of Black Lagoon.
Those two things combined. Those two things even separately. I
Yeah.
want to watch it. You combine them, man. I'm so excited now. I'm tuning the synopsis out.
Yeah.
Watching the visuals and keeping those things in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's directing, this guy wrote it, and that's what's going on the screen. I really want to watch it.
Yes, I hope this is absolutely outrageous. I hope this is one of the best shows of 2017. And I hope if I'm completely wrong and it turns into trash that no one watches this video. I'm literally going off of the people behind the scenes.
We're rooting for him.
Vouching for this show. Because based off the synopsis, I was like, well then.
We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it's 2 thumbs up.
Next up, we have Sakura Quest.
Sakura Quest.
Personally, this looks like one of the stronger new animes from the new season for me personally. I really enjoy the art style. The characters look very interesting. The premise sounds very interesting. Its PA works, and it's actually a very majority chunk of the people that gave a shit about it. All of that combined,
All that's good stuff.
is beautiful things.
Mm-hmm.
So we have, 5 girls who...
5 girls become like the tourist guides.
Yeah, they're like the tourist ambassadors for this one tourist spot in like pretty rural Japan. They're trying to promote tourist traffic, but like literally the scenery is in the trailer. It's just green hills and stuff.
The tag on there says countryside.
Countryside.
I'm like, wow, I've never seen that as a tag anywhere on an anime.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Silver Spoon. I think Silver Spoon had that.
Oh man.
But they were in the country.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of greenery.
Yeah, but it definitely sounds interesting. I want to see how these 5 individual women come together and how the group dynamic is going to play out, because they each look very interesting as a standalone character, with just bringing a lot of character traits and a lot of life to the show. So I'm interested. You have me intrigued. I want to watch this.
I'm interested. I will say I have some reservations because from the trailer, the whole cast looks all female. Mm-hmm. And those shows tend to fall off for me as I watch them. Okay. I don't know why. It depends on the character types that they develop for the show.
True.
But I don't end up watching those all the way through. I usually give them a shot, and by episode 8, I don't care anymore. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, they have really great characters and keep it interesting enough to watch.
Cool.
So next on the list, we have Sakurada Reset. Yeah. I'm actually pretty excited for this one.
Yeah.
Just off the premise alone, you have half the population with powers. We're following 2 people, one with a perfect memory to remember everything, and one that can rewind time. Combined, they can pretty much solve anything, really. Mm-hmm. Keep rewinding time and remembering new facts. I'm excited to see where they go with it, especially since half the population has powers.
Yeah.
So, is it like a detective kind of thing, or you know what I mean?
Well, it looked like there's a specific town that everyone that essentially gets powers, like sends their kids, I guess, to kind of learn to either live with their abilities or, test them out amongst other people that have these crazy powers, because they were talking about how some people can like manipulate animals or like put their minds into them. Obviously, the main 2 we're looking at is remembering everything and resetting time for X amount of time. I think it's a couple days or something, which combined is a very OP godlike power system right there. Mm-hmm. I felt like there is a strong drama within the show.
Yeah, I feel that too, and I kind of like it because they don't do that a lot with superpowers also. So I want to see where they go with that, because usually when there's actual superpowers, relationships aren't important.
True.
It's all about the fighting and the powers.
So what's a funny fact with this one is this is from Davis Production, and this is a studio that's literally pretty much known for one particular show, Manny. And that's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Hopefully there's no posing.
But I'm excited. I'm excited to see, this new work. I know they've come out with I think 2 to 3 other anime, since, they're re-releasing of the whole JoJo franchise. But I like to see them expand and, get their feet wet with other genres, other things like that. But, hey, we'll see how this goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Next up, we have Sukasuka. This was like a very interesting fantasy.
I like the world they're describing and showing in the trailer, but the two things don't seem to go together. That's my only reservation.
The world in the trailer?
The world, the trailer and the description. Because in the description, they're talking about fairies that are fighting beasts and humanity's almost extinct. They got to get these holy swords. And they show the swords briefly in the trailer, and then the rest of the trailer is kind of all drama. And I'm like, but are you guys fighting beasts with fairies and swords or not? So I don't know. That's my small reservation for it. I like the art style. I love the premise. I want to see more.
The last time, honestly, I had a, straight down the middle feeling about a show like that. I'm not saying this show is going to be similar in any way, but after reading the synopsis and looking at the trailer, I'm like, wait, hold on. It was ReZero. So if this thing's starting to, it might pull something out that we're not ready for, like ReZero did. I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it similar in any ways, but I will hold my reservations. I'll definitely give this a couple eps.
I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm going to give it a couple eps. I like the style. And like I said, I love the premise, so I'm all for it.
Cool.
So next we have the Silver Guardian.
Yeah.
So this is another one of those character in a game anime. And I'm honestly not that tired of it yet. I'm getting there. Don't keep doing them all the time.
I agree.
But this actually looks cool.
Really cool. This looks really cool.
The designs in game and the characters out of game, if this is refreshing, a take on the genre. So I want to see where they go. Laughing at this guy's appearance in game is so great.
I was like, you're what level with what armor? He has no pants. So I'm intrigued. I want to see if it's actually the character going into the game, or if it's just going to show him playing the game, but then there's actually a world inside the game. Okay. Or maybe it's not a permanent dive into the game all the time and he comes out. Kind of like Excel World. That was one of a very refreshing thing about that series. Rest in peace. I'm so sad. But going to this looks very intriguing. I'm very excited. And I want to watch this. I want to watch way more episodes than are out right now. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the very lovely Tyrant of Love. All right.
Title alone, I'm already laughing.
Yeah, the title alone, I'm already laughing. This is definitely a comedy show.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty funny, I think.
Different take of the romance on it. Also looks like there's a lot of references, a lot of parodies to other, animes or anime tropes within it. But I'll be damned if I wasn't laughing at the trailer alone.
This is great. She looks like a Shinigami / Cupid. With a weird item that makes people fall in love, essentially.
Yeah. She's this weird angel type who likes to transform like a magical girl. And what she has a specific item she can utilize whenever two people are kissing, they instantly become a couple. The twist is there's a strong yandere at the school that the main character, obviously it's a guy in this case, is attending. And it sounds like she's not about that.
Yeah.
And just from trailer alone, it looks like there's a bunch of girls, kissing him, and the angel's trying to get something in motion, and Yandere is like, no, not in my house. That's my dude.
Not with my bed. And this looks hilarious.
It does look hilarious.
This looks freaking great. I'm not sure about the romance element, but frankly, I don't care. Just because of how funny this looks, I want to watch the crap out of it.
And I really enjoy it because it's actually just diving headfirst and embracing, we are tropes. These are all the tropes we're giving you. This is what the show is about. We're not trying to mask it as something else. And that's why I want to watch it the most. And last on the list, but definitely not least, we have Grimoire of Zero. Yeah. This looks dope. This is a really, really cool fantasy. Main character looks dope. He's like a white tiger lion, whatever the crap he is. I'm hella hyped with it.
Half man, half beast. This honestly might be my favorite new series for this season.
This looks really cool.
This looks really cool. Great fantasy. I love the art.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like different half beast races going on, half man, half beast races. There's magic, great fantasy.
There's gonna be hella fighting. There's gonna be powers. There's gonna be magic going on.
Oh,
it
it's
looks
White
like
Fox.
Yeah, it is White Fox.
They're killing it, man.
They're killing the fantasy game right now. Looks like some type of adventures going on. The main characters, looks 100% badass. All types of warrior.
And then the other main character, the girl, she's like a witch. She doesn't know how to use her witch powers yet. And I'm like,
alright
yes,
with that. I'm alright
yes,
with that.
everything about this. Yes.
Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Talk Anime, where we talked about our top 13 new anime coming out in the spring 2017 season.
Go ahead and give us a like if you liked the video. Give us a thumbs down if you didn't. Comment down below. Let us know what are you looking forward to most for the spring 2017 season. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It helps out the show and you get updates to all our new videos. And of course, share this out with your friends so they can see everything new that's coming to the anime world. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Let's Talk Anime.
I'm killing these rappers often like I'm in laughing coffin. I'm laughing, coughing, high like the world tree, I feel awesome. I'm burying rappers and leaving their bodies for flowers to blossom. I have no conscience, that's just that moment when all of my friends got killed in that trap. Killed every enemy, hoping they drop anything that could bring them all back.